Welcome back to Limbus Company Daily Mirror Dungeon. Last time we managed to get Stalwart Spirit, so we've got the entire right side of the Starlight Tree done, which means it's about time we did an actual solo run and it actually works well. Of course, we're going to take the only person perfect for this job, Pong Lu, and we're just going to run it. For starting gift, I went with the medkit so he gets even more healing because I thought that would be funny. I'm sure there's other things that would be even more funny, but good enough. So top priority here, we want to take this path, I think, or something like this, because we do not want to risk any blunt spaces, because then, if you get a blunt space, chances are it's going to be Enacor people, and then he's going to bleed to death, because no matter how much he defends, he cannot stop against the bleeding. And this is much more dealable than any sort of bleed. So we need to prioritize his skill too to start out with. Because we're going to need to get enough gluttony to make him so he just can't die thanks to his passive. But look at that, he doesn't have any stack resist. These guys are doing like nothing to him. This is very cool. This is the first run I've done since getting the actual Starlight reward for this. So it's just so funny to see no stagger resist Hong Lu at the start of a fight. And it's of course the other units this applies to. I know Rhino Mersault, Engort Mersault, Mariachi Sinclair, 7 Otis. And there might be some other units that only have 1 stagger resist, but those are the ones that come to mind first for me. And after this turn, we'll have enough gluttony, so we'll be pretty much set. Nice. Okay, so now Hong Lu can't die because his passive is triggered. If he gets hit when he's at less than 20% HP, he heals 90% of HP and gains an ampule and a fragile. So as you can imagine, that's very good. Don't really need to defend much at all because, what are they going to do? Kill him? Good luck. There's going to be a couple things we need to be very wary of. Like, for example, there's some Encore fights we're not going to be able to avoid, such as if we get Guido floor 3. And then we're very much going to need to be playing it smart, winning clashes as much as possible, stuff like that. We need to build up our ambules so that we don't die. We need to guard at the right time so we actually get hit when below 20% HP, so we actually trigger the passive. Because bleed doesn't trigger the passive, that's the thing. It'll just kill him straight out, even if he would have, gained the healing from being hit at the HP he took the bleed damage at, because, well, it's not being hit. And there's not really anyone else that can inflict, bleed to a scary level to, to the same length as, N-Corp guys. Confused for a second because I saw the actual Stalwart Spirit pop up in front of Hong Lu. That's cool. I actually don't... Is there any other Starlight ones that do little pop-ups? There probably is that I just haven't really been paid attention to. I go for this double decay blade. He's taking a bit of damage, that's fine. He's gonna get some power down, that's rude. Oh yeah, classic plug time, but I'm gonna be live streaming the update when it comes out later today. So feel free to join in. We'll be looking at all the new funny update stuff. Since Update 4 and Threads from 4 are gonna be coming out alongside Sync Dawn. So that'll be funny. God. Hong Lu's got so many debuffs right now because he's got 2 power down and 2 plus point down. So he's just losing. That should be fine though. The Clay Blade won't do too much, but his Tertiary will do a fair bit since they're weak to slash. Even if he has -2 power. Yep, that guy's from Stagger Plus. This guy is not quite dead, but he's close to death. And everything just go for this. If he can do this should kill him. Yep.
완전히 녹아내렸네.
This will do some damage. Not enough to kill, but another one would be able to kill. So this one's gonna kill. How nice.
완전히
And then we've just got the two skill
완전히
2s using that guy, and that was more than enough. Good to see. Berry. Sure. I guess it'll build up Tremor. Could be good if we get, like, Downpour.
투입합니다.
But the chances of that are not high, and it's also not going to be that worthwhile unless we get, like, Oscillating Bracelet or something like
최선을
that.
다해보지. 아이, 방금 벌레 말은 듣지 않다는 사람 누구야?
This looks fine. Could always try guarding a little bit just so he gets the passive healing from it, like a 1 or 2 ampules. I'm not gonna do that first turn, but I could do that. I'll probably do that like second turn here. Just because that'll make him, and that'll make him feel a little bit safer, which is definitely nice. Oh, the medkit triggered, so he's already like pretty high HP. Because medkit is when someone's at below 50% HP, they'll heal 25 the first time each fight. Heal 25%, which is pretty nice. And yeah, this defend can make it so this guy does nothing, and we get a little bit of passive healing now. What's better here? Oh, these are neutral blunt, so it's the skill 2, that's for sure. Not nice, not nice. Bind doesn't really matter. I don't think we really care about our speed too much here. Okay, that guy is near death. Because we're using a bunch of gluttony stuff, they're gaining a bunch of tremor, but it's just going to end at the end of this turn, so it doesn't really matter.
이 상황을 헤쳐나갈 방법이 정말 있을까요?
And we'll do this.
적출할게요.
Get another ampule up.
완전히 녹아내. 이 공격은
Just for
꽤 먹혀들
safety.
것 같아요.
Because then we're healing 10% each turn. This fight shouldn't last very much longer, but still nice. There we go. We'll do that. Because this won't do as much damage as the other one, so we're just stalling a little bit to make sure we're ready for the fights coming up.
다시 복구하긴 힘들걸요?
And okay, that guy's been staggered. Just a bunch more of the skill ones.
녹아내렸네.
탱고더. 아, 옛날 버릇이. 적사살.
And they should just die here, I think. As much as I try to stall, I'm not going to be able to stall these guys' deaths. Which is fine.
완전히
유효타.
Honglu's still like slightly above half.
완전히 적확한 한압이었어.
Which means that second turn of the next fight will probably trigger the medkit again. Get a little bit more HP up. Live.
투입합니다.
And if we're ever too worried about Honglu too, that's when his ego comes into play.
해보자고.
바쁜데.
Because Dimension Shredder gives him a revive, pretty much. Which, as you can imagine, pretty good, pretty good. This fight's gonna be annoying, because Honglu's just gonna stack a stupid amount of, like, point power downs and strength downs, stuff like that, because these guys are great at that. A bunch of bind too, that's fine. A lot of bind. There's the plus coin drop, unfortunate. And there's the 2 power down, yep. And there's the first aid kick, though. That's good, at least.
뿔뿔이 흩어지는 것보다는 돌아가 새로운 길을 모색하는 것이 낫지
Like that.
않겠는가.
Get an Ampulin, get the passive healing. Because this thing is, we don't know what the next board's going to look like. That we might immediately get a blunt fight no matter what. Which could be risky. Well, it could be K-Core people. That's the other thing to keep in mind. We're not necessarily, like, doomed or anything. It's just a little scary.
유감 없는 싸움을 기대하겠어.
Oh, plus coin drop, still a power drop, that's fine. Neutral.
적출할게요.
Not nice. And because we got the neutral there, we're just gonna lose another clash. Excited target will be fine though, even with the power down plus going down. Didn't quite stack her, but that's fine. Counter doesn't do much to us. This'll hurt, this'll hurt, this'll hurt. It sure will. It sure will. And he's getting a little low on HP. He's probably gonna trigger his passive sometime soon. Because this damage is absolutely like going to matter soon. He's almost below 20%. This might do it. Yep, there it is. 196 healing. And now he's got his mask on. No more playing nice guy. He's just gonna kill these guys. He's got 2 bind. He doesn't have any like actual power down stuff, so next turn's gonna be his turn of rage. And if we can get the lighter, we will be able to use his actual Zayn ego a fair bit. We can hope for that. Of course, it's the kind of thing that's like not guaranteed. I mean, really anything that gives us like some random ego resources could be nice for getting off Land of Illusion a bit more. We definitely can't do it right now because we don't have any gloom, and we don't have any gloom income. And look at this. He's gonna go into the next fight at pretty much full HP. How nice is that, since the ampules don't figure out? Sure. 18 HP and kill that guy? Good. So it's just these 2 left, which means they're gonna die. And all done. That's the first floor cleared. Light bulb. Why did I say light bulb? No, battery. Okay. Who knows? Pierce, then... Yeah, if we go like this, we won't have to bother with blunt. That's good. I'll take it then.
여러분에게 도움이 되었으면 좋겠네요.
Let's see. We're gonna get a bunch of the entangled curse talismans. I don't know why I had so much trouble saying that. That should be fine. Ooh. Really tying, huh? Well, we'll only be hit by 3 attacks here because one of them's defending. Oh, no, they're not inflicting it. They're just... That's right. It's a self-talisman for the most part with them. It's not like Sinclair's where it's both for himself and for his enemies. This slash, that's fine. We'll slowly but surely whittle him down. When we get a chance, we can always use his Dimension Shredder on one of the red sheet guys. Does his Dimension Shredder target the person in the back, or is it only Yisong's the person in the back? Rearmost unit. Okay, so it's not actually a bad idea to go for it here. Because it'll target this guy who... Oh no, he resists it. Do they all resist slash? They do. I'm getting mixed up with the other one, aren't I? The revival... Or the revived ones. Yeah. That's not too good. This is going to be a little bit of an unfortunate fight, because we don't have a lot to do decent damage to these guys. That's what I get for taking a risky encounter, I suppose. And it's so funny how these guys are inflicting tremor on a unit that physically cannot be staggered. With some rupture, that's fine. It's just rupture count so far, which is fine. Question is if they're going to be inflicting any like actual rupture potency soon. If so, that might be a little risky. Okay. Not being able to do anything about those two. They're just inflicting more rupture count. A lot of rupture count. Oh god, any bit of rupture potency in this could actually be super dangerous. But they don't have, do they not have any rupture
다시
potency at
복구하긴
all?
힘들걸요?
Oh, why did I just get tabbed out? I don't know. I didn't press anything, but it tabbed me out, so who knows.
다시 복구하긴 힘들걸요?
Okay, that's one down. And this one's
까딱하면
staggered.
지겠는걸. 탄테, 좀 좋은
적출할게요.
생각 없어?
Liking that. More rupture count. Do these guys really not have any rupture potency? Am I insane for thinking that surely they would? Huh? I don't know.
자. 다시 복구하긴 힘들걸요? 헷!
Okay, that one's done.
완벽한 한 방.
That one's
시원한걸?
close to done.
첩첩산중이로군.
Should be able to finish everyone off here. We got a couple favorites instead of dominating. It's a little scary. Yeah, like that.
모색하는 것이 낫지 않겠는가, 관리자.
Hungry's a little low on HP. That's fine.
다시 복구하긴 힘들걸요?
Luckily, the rupture's doing like nothing. It's just increasing their damage they deal by 1 effectively. It really isn't too much on a 200 HP unit that's able to win most flashes.
완전히 녹아내렸네.
At least after a couple turns, you can. Dust to dust, we'll take it. Just burn on enemies. We can get sloth resins off occasionally. Do I want to bother with the abnos? Not. Why not? I was gonna be like, oh, I don't know if I really do, but you know, I gotta. I feel like I gotta.
왜 매피 먹이들이 된 거야? 하룬 슬퍼.
Huh? Why did they turn into Methy's treats? Karen's sad now. I don't think I've ever seen that dialogue before. What? And why did she say that? Why did they turn into Methy's treats? They didn't. Surely that would be like a death one. Why did it play right there? I don't know. I'll defend first turn here. Just because it actually might be like decent. Because it might carry over. No, because that's weak. And do a little bit of damage. That's fine. There's only so many attacks these wheels can go for with their slash damage. These guys aren't doing too much. Fine, medkit triggers. The medkit did not trigger.
탄테, 좀 좋은 생각 없어?
It's under half. Why did it not trigger? I don't know. Oh well. It's nothing to be too concerned about, hopefully. Deal with the prideful removers. Those are the scary ones. Since they're, you know, slash attacks. We can stagger them. Since they're weak to the blunt and they're weak to the sloth. So either way, like, they're gonna be taking a lot of damage.
계속 밀어붙이자.
And those guys are gonna do a little bit, not too much though. Shouldn't be too scary. Yeah.
이대로면 죄다 고기 조각이 되어버리겠는걸? 더 좋은
The next
수가
size
없나?
target, that one. Then we kill these two, I think? Just to get them out of the way, since they're the ones that deal the most damage to me. The sloth guys are doing like 4 damage per attack. I'm not too concerned with them.
오, 머리 좋다 탄테. 방금
완전히
완전
But Decay
좋았어.
Blade is enough to finish them.
완전히 녹아내렸네.
Very cool.
동료들이 침침해 보여.
I mean, insane for thinking the medkit has not triggered yet.
바람직하지 않겠소.
Did I miss it the first turn? I must have missed it the first turn, I guess. I don't know. Well, I'm not too bothered once again.
적출할게요.
Nice. Doing some damage. The primer is not... Oh, yep, you just lost a clash there. The primer is not doing, like, too much. It's doing, like, fine, but nothing too special.
이 상황을 헤쳐나갈 방법이 정말 있을까요?
Like this. And then surely this is just gonna kill you. And we can just go for like this and then redirect that one because that was this one. Yes. Sounds good.
적중할게요.
Seems good.
차.
승객이 딱콩 한 방 먹였어.
다시 복구하긴 힘들걸요? 차.
적들이 이기고 있어.
Okay.
카론, 먼저 가버릴 거야.
And you get hit by both of these, and then we'll just do it like this. That hopefully deals with all of them. It might not, because it's a lot of primaries, and the primaries aren't like the most incredible attacks. Yeah, that guy's still alive. Oh no, he's dead because we had 2 on him, and this because the one who only had 1 going for him. He's at 4 HP, so we just kind of kill him
카론,
like that.
가버릴 거야.
완전히
Nice.
녹아내렸네.
Having to fight down, so please give me a funny ego gift. Funnier than Dust to Dust, because that doesn't really do too much for us. Employee card. Wrath of the Resident's skill effect uses charge count. His ego doesn't even give him charge count, so it doesn't trigger it, does it? Because his passive is what gives him charge count. Oh, what a thrill. Okay. That's an insane get. This is an insane, like, shop overall. Change a skill 1 to a skill 2. I don't really think I want that. I think I'll take the Perversion. For more resources, more... Possibly? Do we really need it, though? We don't need it, no. I think we wait, so we can give him more skill 3s, probably. Change a 1 to a 2. Okay, a 1 to a 2, and then... We might as well do a 1 to a 2. Because a 1 to a 2 and then a 2 to the 3 costs the same as a 1 to a 3, if you know what I mean. Yeah, now that we've got Thrill, 3 rupture count on all enemies. Enemies with 3+ rupture count take fixed damage by rupture times rupture count and reduce rupture count by 2. Yeah, it's really good. Especially since we've got a little bit of a rupture unit right here. He's gonna be doing a lot more damage now. Rose Spanner, alright. Click to rupture target is 10+ rupture. They're not gonna have 10+ rupture. We'll be able to build up that guy's rupture count, which is funny. Yeah, 13 rupture. Now if we can get Thunder Branch, we'll be in an insane spot. That's like my #1 like get now.
적들이 이기고 있어.
Okay, I might get to trigger again.
먼저 가버릴 거야.
Once per battle does not activate the eye is dead. This is one ally under 50% HP, is it not? So where's the healing? Oh yeah, look at this guy. Because he was at 1 rupture count, but he gained +3 rupture count thanks to Thrill, so he's at 16 rupture with a 4 count of it now. So we can get him up to a nice 26 rupture with a 2 count. That guy's gonna be dead, even if we don't attack him at the end of the next turn. Thanks to Thrill just gonna be like tremor bursting him. Or rupture deluging him. Whatever you want to call it. And they're inflicting a bunch of tremor onto Honglu, but it doesn't matter. What are you gonna do? Stagger him? He's unstaggerable.
다른 대책은 없어?
And these guys are just super dead. Even the guys who like we haven't gotten a single hit on. Like, oh look, there's the passive triggering. So now we've got the mask on and we're at full HP again. Their 50 tremors doing nothing for them. That's incredible. And this guy's rupture is gonna go through the roof. He just died thanks to the rupture. Same for that guy. And that guy's not quite dead, but he died to the rupture burst.
이기는 편.
Yes, a floor 2 thrill on a solo Honglu run. Alright.
딱콩 한 방 먹였어.
완전히
The game's being nice to me today. The game's nice to me too often, I feel. I feel like I've had too many lucky moments recently.
투입합니다.
Like, especially with like the polls I did for last week's banner. That was insane.
여러분에게 도움이 되었으면
Okay, Morel. That's fine. Because we're just gonna inflict a bunch of rupture. He's gonna hit us a little bit. He's just binding us right now. Look at that guy. That one has 13 rupture with a 1 count, but it's going to be increased to a 16 rupture with 4 count. Yeah, look at that. And we're gonna hit them again with his skill 2.
적출할게요.
The skill 2 is the one that's the big rupture. I honestly might want to prioritize giving him more skill 2s then if we're gonna build around this, because the skill 3 is funny, but his skill 2 is the real rupture gaming. Yeah, they're all taking so much damage.
여러분에게 도움이 되었으면
They just can't run out of rupture. Like for rupture and focus rupture beam amount of ampules. It doesn't matter too much.
적출할게요.
So I think his skill 2 is gonna be the really funny thing this game, this run. I'll give him as many skill 2s as possible, and then I might give him a couple additional skill 3s. We'll see how I feel. We could make it like half and half by the end.
힘들걸요?
I think something like that could work well. Side target.
다시 복구하긴 힘들걸요?
Okay, it's just these two
끝이
left.
보이네요.
It's
적출할게요.
just these two left. And Morill's not feeling so mentally stable, that's for sure. Wonder why that is.
다시 복구하긴 힘들걸요?
And with his 32 rupture. Oh, he's gonna run out of rupture count, actually.
승객이 딱
That's
3분
fine, because he's still dead. And he still gains more.
적출할게요.
If we, I guess we gotta be wary of that for stuff like bosses. Because if we go too all out on a single body part, it's gonna run out of rupture. So I guess, I mean, we stall the first couple turns. Inflict rupture on all enemies equal to their speed values. Yeah, I'll take that. Honestly, like, this is already the best rupture run I've had. As funny of a thing that is. If we want more rupture count, we can also use his ego, because that inflicts 5 rupture count next turn.
카론, 기다리는 거 못해.
Yeah,
100초만 기다려줘.
This'll be good.
적출할게요.
And yet, they've already got more rupture than they started with, because of the fact that they're getting rupture based on their speed value. God. Actually, how am I doing on cost? I'm worried I'm going to see something good and I'm not going to be able to afford it.
기다리는
I
거
think there's a
못해.
very likely chance of that.
100초만 기다려줘.
You know, we just go for skill 2s, honestly. His skill 3 is funny and all, but these guys are not only are they weak to blunt, they'll take more rupture if we use the skill 2 than if we use the skill 3. His skill 3 does still inflict rupture, but not quite as much, I don't think, because Decay Blade's what, 6 rupture?
다시 복구하긴
2 rupture,
힘들걸요?
2 rupture. Oh no, it's the same on his skill 2 and his skill 3.
다시 복구하긴 완전히
But he heals by 50% of damage dealt if target has 10 plus rupture, which is gonna be most of the time. They all just died thanks to Thrill. Oh, what a thrill. This is... nah. 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 We'll give you another skill too. And then we leave. See what's gonna be on the next floor. I guess we can see what the boss of the next floor is. Okay, we can also see that we're not gonna have to fight Guido here. That's good, that's good. We're gonna have to take a blunt fight. That's the thing. So we'll take this one.
투입합니다.
As long as we can kill them fast enough, which I think we can do thanks to Thrill. Even if it is a K-Corp, or even if it is an N-Corp fight, it should still be not too bad. Yeah, it's only 4 of them as
최선을
well,
다해보지.
which
아이씨,
isn't
방금
too
벌레만은
much.
듣지 않다는 사람 누구야?
And we gotta make sure we use his ego.
적출할게요.
Just to make sure that if he dies, he gets better.
다음 세상으로 넘어가려면 자 여기구나.
Yeah, let's see. No bleed yet. I think this might be... Is this gonna be bleed? Yeah, he's got a bunch of paralysis.
가능하면
That guy already died.
다치시지 않게 싸우셨으면
He's
좋겠어요.
just dead. How? Was this hopeless? Oh, because of paralysis. Yeah. That makes sense. I guess we just defend. I guess if we defend, he's not gonna run out of paralysis, but like,
적출할게요.
that's fine. They're dying faster than they're killing me. Like, they're only now starting to, like, bleed to their lack of judgment.
자,
And now this one's gonna do like a little bit more, but like not significantly.
저들이 추풍과 같이
And they're all
움직여
staggered,
적출할
so I can just kill them
유리하지
all.
않겠어.
Yeah.
완전히 녹아내렸네. 다시 복구하긴 힘들걸요. 완전히 녹아내렸네. 완전히
There they go.
녹아내렸네.
It's easy as that. Those were some like the scariest foes to face in a single person run. But you know, we were perfectly fine. Oh, this is nice. Panda Pain, deal more damage to single targets.
투입합니다.
Because we need more damage, clearly.
카론, 기다리는 거 못해.
Hey, you
몇 초만
guys?
기다려줄게.
Shouldn't be too bad. We might excise target you guys, though, since you're resistant to blunt and weak to slash. This is a time where the skill 3 is pretty useful.
다시 복구하긴 힘들걸요.
완벽한
Like, that guy, he isn't dead yet, but he will be dead. Paralyzed, attack power down. Yeah, these guys are all debuffy.
적들이 흔들흔들.
And this guy's dead, yeah, that guy's gonna die. No matter what. That's fine. I'm fine with losing a flash. Not too bothered. They're gonna do a little bit of damage, that's fine. I could have defended there, but like, meh. Once again, not too worried. They're all just staggered, yeah?
최선을 다해보자.
Yeah, thanks to Thrill.
방금 벌레 말은 듣지 않다는 사람 누구야?
적출할게요.
Even though, well, Bleed can't stagger, Rupture can stagger, and Burn can stagger, I think.
하나비었어. 완전히 녹아내렸네.
Love to see it. Right, wrong, right. I forgot for a second, I got confused.
투입합니다. 걱정 마시오. 최후의 혈구 하나만 남아 있다면 생명은 어떻게
And this guy is neutral blunt, so I go for this. Nico fight shouldn't be too bad. He's gonna inflict tremor and it's gonna do nothing. And then some of them have rupture, but that's also gonna do very little compared to the fact that, you know, they're on a timer. Pretty much. They're having their own Baba Yaga fight.
최선을 다해보자.
If they don't defeat me in like 3 turns, they all just die. And I think that's beautiful.
다시 복구하긴 힘들걸요?
Yeah, look at this tremor. Oh no, they're gonna stagger Yisa. They're already all staggered. And they just died to the trap. They just died to the rupture. That's the thing. Rewarding me for not hitting the enemy. And Honglu's just healing in the process. He's not even gonna need his passive most of the time. Nico's the only one alive, and even then. We'll do it like this though, so we can get the healing.
다시 완전히
Yep,
녹아내렸네.
back to almost full. I think he's 3 short of full. Huh. Bunch. Cloth absolute resonance, eh? Don't mind if I do. And we gotta take this fight if we want to go top path, but there's no blunt fight stop path, so we're perfectly safe.
먼저 끝내고 돌아오는 친구는 맛있는 거 사줄게.
Alright, who do I want dead? One of these guys probably. Blunt guys aren't too scary. I guess no one's going for a scary attack here. They're kind of just using their like generic attacks for the most part, so we'll go for that guy. Because he can use a scary attack, so it's nice to just stagger him, because now he's on a timer. And we can probably just ignore him next turn. Bonk.
적들이 흔들흔들. 기회 아니야?
This, deal with pressure remover, any scary attacks here, piercing loss. That's a little worrying. But nothing we can't deal with.
적출할게요.
Plus, they're Pierce attacks, so it's not gonna do, like, nearly anything. And let's just stagger this guy. Get a bunch of rupture on him, so he's also on a very deadly timer. And at the end of the next turn, that one's just gonna blow up. Nope,
저
one of them just
사람들
blew up.
좀 지친 것 같아요.
They're all staggered. Okay, which ones do we not need to worry about? Something like this should be good.
적출할게요.
Because the Wrath, the Pride
완전히
guy's dead, that's for sure. He's at
적확한
25 HP or so. He's gonna be blown up by Thrill. They're all gonna be blown up by Thrill, really, but that's good. Thinking, I'll take it, of course, but, like, doesn't really apply here. Okay, give me something funny. Painkiller does nothing because it requires people to be staggered. Tomorrow's Fortune, it's kind of late for that. Headless Portrait, inflicts sinking on any solitary SP. Not particularly interesting. And we'll give him another skill 2, I think. No, or should we give him another skill 3? We'll give him another skill 2. Because now I think... Is he out of skill 1s now? I think he should be. Yeah, 0, 5, 1.
투입합니다.
Very nice. Very, very nice. His skill 1 is kind of lame, so of course, just going all in on the skill 2s is much better.
늦으면 내피랑 먼저 갈 거야.
Why are you three all countering? I don't like that. Like, we can probably just rupture you. Like, I mean, it's a Pierce counter, isn't it? Yeah, that's fine. And those guys are going for some Pierce stuff. This guy's going for a slash thing, so that's a little more worrying, but not really.
없는 싸움을 기대하겠소.
And we just keep on going for the skill 2s. Gluttony run, glutton run.
다시 복구하긴 힘들걸요?
We're never gonna trigger Sun Shower because I've only got a single skill 3. Or I'll probably get another skill 3 on the final floor. I'll probably replace one of the skill 2s with a skill 3. Assuming that I have a reason to. Assuming there isn't better stuff in the shop. But of course, shop comes first and foremost. Heal up. By hitting people with high rupture counts, he's just healing up. The other two blow up. It's funny every time. Shoutouts to Porcubus. Truly the best boy. Even when he's not in the game, he's still like being just insanely useful. Oh, wait a second. He took damage because he doesn't have Pride Affinity. Because he's got no Pride anymore since he's all out. He's only a Gluttony and Sloth unit as far as the game's concerned. So we just straight up didn't take... He straight up took damage because he didn't have Pride there. God.
유감 없는
Out to these guys. I should have been paying more attention and went the top and go top half. That's fine. I'm not too worried. Because we can kind of just rupture them. We'll take a little bit of bleed, but like we can just spam defend. They're on a timer. Actually, no, we can't spam defend because then Honglu dies. We can use defend a little bit. And they're inflicting a little bit of bleed. That's fine. That's still perfectly fine. I'm not worried. The ones in the back will be staggered after this turn, thanks to the rupture from Thrill. We've got a bit of bleed, but it shouldn't be too bad because those two attacks are the only ones that should have been going for us, I think. Unless there's another, but I don't think there is. Staggered, nice. And... staggered, nice. They're all dead. And we'll do this so we get some healing from them, thanks to the fact that they've got so much rupture. He's drinking them up, delectable, and that guy blows up. Blunt, Envy. Which one's this? Not the calendar, I don't think. Is it? Dog? No, dog. Oh, it's these guys that would do it, yeah.
유감 없는 싸움을 기대하겠소.
Okay, first priority is to hit that guy a little bit. Yeah, deal with the Bone Blast.
적출할게요.
And build up some Rupture on him. And reduce his instincts down to at least 2. But it's not as bad. Doesn't mean the guy at the bottom is going to increase his instinct here, and the guy on the right as well. That's fine. They're going to counter heal.
유감 없는
Thing is, they're not going to
싸움을
gain any
기대하겠소.
speed dice as the rounds go on. This one? That's still a neutral. Is it a neutral I believe in? Go for it, honestly. What's the worst that can happen? See, what is the worst that can happen? And because we only hit him with 1 point, he gets the Rupture Burst here. So otherwise he wouldn't have taken the Rupture Burst because he would have had too low of a Rupture count. It's perfect.
최선을 다해보지. 아이씨, 방금 벌레 말은 듣지 않다는 사람
Yeah, the
누구야?
Rupture's looking nice. Delectable Rupture amounts. And we'll go for this guy. The counter will be Slash, but it doesn't matter because we'll stagger that guy. He's not going to get a chance to counter. Oof. There we go.
다시 복구하긴
That one's
힘들걸요?
staggered. Pretty funny how Honglu doesn't have any Rupture count. Unless he uses Ego, huh? Good thing that's not a problem at all for us, though. This is fine. Do it on this one so they all... Because if we hit one of the one on the bottom or on the right with more than one skill, the Rupture count's gonna drop too low for them to die to Thrill this turn. Actually, they're just gonna die to our attacks, aren't they?
완전히
Yeah, because of the
우리가
Rupture.
날아갔어요.
Very nice. Combat random ally gains poise with gloom. He doesn't have gloom. Fleece HP heals, Pride Resonance heals. I'll take the butterflies, I think. Nothing there was like too useful. They all had possible potential, but nothing too insane. Okay, we're forced to take a blunt fight immediately. That's fine. We're gonna be forced to take another blunt fight after this event. That's fine. We can use this time to build up a stupid amount of cost. So we will be ready
먼저
for
끝내고 돌아오는
whatever
친구는
horrors come
맛있는 거
later.
사줄게. 물론 회사 카드로.
Weak to this.
적출할게요.
Yeah. Nice, okay. A little worried, of course, but it was all fine. They're all being ruptured.
다치시지 않게 싸우셨으면 좋겠어요.
They're all facing their own terrible fates.
다시 복구하긴 힘들걸요?
You got a tails, please. You got a tails, excellent. And because of that, he's gonna die because he's gonna get rupture deluged.
저희가 이길 것 같아요. 적출할게요.
So the ones that die from explosion at the end of turn is because of the rupture, but the one that died at the explosion at the start of the next turn, that was because of the butterflies. So there's a lot of people just exploding into like blood. Let's not have the candles the power down, I don't want it. We'll take the cost. Sanity down, that's fine. We don't need sanity where we're going.
투입합니다.
We take this path, we do this, rest stop, 2 fights, shop, boss. What was the boss? I wasn't paying attention.
다치시지 않게 싸우셨으면 좋겠어요.
There's a slash, don't they? Yeah. Also pop Dimension Shredder though. Just so if nothing else we can get the passive going. We don't really need it, but you know, just in case. Things can go wrong.
여기구나.
But I'd like to win at least a clash here. So scary. Okay, but he's back to full. And now these guys are in for a bad time. Struggling, that's fine.
적출할게요.
Struggle all you want. Oh, what happened? What happened to that struggling, eh? Oh, it's because he got Sandy from the first clash, so he had a better chance of getting heads. That would do it. That's why it wasn't as struggling as It appeared to be. Nice.
저들이 추풍과 같이 흔들려 보다 유리하지 않겠어.
I love the noises the suit makes. It's very, like,
다시 복구하긴 힘들걸요?
silly. That's for sure.
완전히
I think silly isn't the best word for it. It sounds like a abnormality. Very inhuman. Yeah. Press stop. You don't really need it. We'll heal him HP. We'll heal him his 10 HP he's missing. I'm sorry, 12, right? 218, not 216. My bad. My apologies. I'll fight the Abnos. Blunt Bloom. Easy enough. Blunt weakening probably means it's gonna be more of the Pride guys. Which we just need to focus down. Oh no, it's not. It's Wrath and
좋아.
Gloom guys.
얼른 끝내고 밥 먹으러 가자고.
I'm not really worried about any of them because they're all doing pierce damage, which means they're gonna do like no damage. So I'll go for you, maybe? No matter what they're weak to, because these guys are weak to Gluttony and these guys are weak to the Blunt. I'll go for some of the
정출할게요.
Gloom guys then. Ooh. Okay, nice. Nice. They're doing a lot of damage still, that's for sure, but like it's not like too much.
응원하는 게 도움이 되긴 하려나. 힘내긴 해보자고.
Although, so like the medkit just hasn't been triggering, right?
정출할게요.
Like I know it wouldn't trigger there because he's still slightly above half, but like
다시
I
복구하긴
feel like there's been
힘들걸요?
many cases where it really should have triggered and it just didn't.
자, 적확한 한압이었어.
Hard to say though. Nope. Okay, it did trigger there. Okay, that's good.
재정비가 낫지
There's probably
않을까?
some weird rule to it. Is it once per floor and it just kind of lies?
적출할게요.
It says once per fight. Or maybe he needs to start out the battle at above half. Maybe if he started the battle below half, then it doesn't trigger. That actually might be it. Because it said they need to be reduced below half. Something like that. Deal more damage to staggered people, especially with sloth skills? Sure.
투입합니다.
If I could, I'd get rid of his skill 3 for another skill 2 to maximize, like, the joke, but you can't. You can't level down stuff, unfortunately.
도움이 될
Although
수
that would be really
있겠군요.
nice. This is fine.
적출할게요.
Once again. Okay, blunt attack, that's fine. It's the pierce attacks that are a little scary, because they're the ones that inflict bleed stuff. Yeah, we've got 2 nails. This one's the one that inflicts, like, 3 bleed or something. 2 bleed. And that's the one that does a bit of both. Unfortunate. Fragile, that's a little worrying, but it should be fine. Hopeless, hopeless. Hopeless? Oh, it's the paralysis again. That's right. So it'll probably be, at least one of these will probably be fine. We're gonna fail this first clash, most likely. Yeah, because of the paralysis. I'm not too worried. We're taking bleed, that's for sure, but ooh. Okay, and that guy got 2 heads. That's unfortunate. Okay, next hit, and we should be saved, though. One more hit, and we should be saved. Yep, there it is. So we've got a lot of bleed, but, you know, we should be fine, because we're at full HP, more or less. Please stop hitting me, though. Not nice. Got a lot of nails.
가능하면
Yeah, 10
다치시지
bleed,
않게
14
싸우셨으면
count.
좋겠어요.
Which would theoretically be enough to kill me, but we can actually heal ourselves like a little vampire off of these guys, because they've got over 10 rupture.
완전히 녹아내렸네.
Nice. And then those two just die. Very good. Drop. I have 300, or 600. Smoke and wires double bleed doesn't do much. Disc fragment doesn't do much. Electric sheep doesn't do much. But yeah, we just can't do these two. You know what then? I'll heal him. I like the skill 2 joke, because that's the healing one. buy him though. For the sake of it. Might as well. I have a feeling that the amount of ego gifts correlates with just how much starlight you get at the end of a run. And like my only like real reason for that is that when I did a run without using any ego gifts, I got like nothing. Oh, Centipede, it's been a while since I've seen you, I feel.
적군이 더 강해진 것 같아.
Well, let's start building up your rupture. Is there any special gimmicks to how poise works on people with avenues? Each part is considered individually. That's good. What do we go for first? Body, probably. If I want to, I could just completely ignore the head. Yeah, I like the idea of ignoring the head. Oh. AoE, that's fine. Neutral, that's fine. We're just ignoring the head because the head is going to be building up rupture naturally, I think. Yeah, paralysis moment. That's unfortunate. Yeah, we're not winning these clashes. Unfortunate. I'm not too worried. We're going to need to get this guy's charge down to 0, which will be an important thing to keep in mind. On this turn, the body is the one we need to ignore. That's fine then. Then we just go all out on the head. It's going to run out of rupture count, though. That's fine. Could have gone for the ego there, I guess. Just to further increase the rupture count. Oh, we might lose some clashes, too, so maybe it won't. If we lose one of these clashes, then... Nah, he's running out of rupture. Unfortunate. If only we got Thunder Branch this run. He's still taking a bunch of damage on his actual body. Do I think we should ignore the body? Yeah. No, we hit it with one thing. But otherwise we go all in on the head. Yeah, head is close to being taken out. Nice. There it goes.
좋아. 도입하기에 성공했어. 계속 몰아붙이자고.
And we're inflicting a little bit more rupture on the body. Just to build up the numbers.
승객들, 저거 깨트렸어.
Centipede rise as if to coil up.
계속해도 돼.
I don't remember what that means. Honestly. Okay, body's got a good rupture. They've both got decent rupture. But I think the body's the one we ignore and we go just all in on the head again. And we'll get him to 1 HP and we're just gonna have to deal with his gimmick in order to stop him from doing his silly little thing. But we gotta get his charge down to 0 before he dies. And he's at 10 charge now. Will the event let us reduce his charge? Because if so, that'll be nice. Taking a lot of damage, but it's not really doing anything. The event didn't go off. Okay. That's fine then. Hopeless. Well, I can clash against one of them with our ego, but... What? Okay. That was weird. I think it thought I pulled up the menu there, but the menu wasn't showing up. Let me just do this here. That's unfortunate. And you beat that, alright. He's doing a lot of damage. This is gonna be this is an interesting fight, that's for sure. Because he's like pretty much dead. Oh, here it goes. I don't know why I took another turn. Who will be able to stop it? Very high. Please don't mess this up. Good job. Loses 3 self-charge. Oh, and that was enough to kill it. Alright. I thought it had a lot more self-charge than that, but I guess he lost it somehow. I don't know. Centipede's a funny fight. And you did 100% of the damage. You took 3,529 damage. That's worthy of a screenshot. And yeah, ego gifts, we got thrill. I don't know what else there is to say. Very funny thing to see. 112 starlight, not bad. And claim the rewards. Give me my levels. Give me my boxes. Nice. Need all the boxes I can get. If the economy is
장지는
going to be in
그대로
shambles.
놔두게.
9
편지.
boxes, yippee.
감.
And daily extraction time. See if we get anything special. Hopefully not. Gregor. Nothing. Honglu. Yisong target extraction. We get. Is it gonna be Yisong? Oh, it's a 2-star. Probably Yisong then. Yep, Yisong. I'll take it. And big banner. Return big banner. It'll end. Or it ends in a week, but it's not gonna be the main banner after today. And Mersault. Cool. How's everything looking? Still doing good. Still doing good, I think. Hard to say. Yeah, even without Thrill, this probably would have been an easy enough video, but thanks to Thrill, it's less than an hour long. So convenient. Well, update date. In the next episode, we're gonna have Uptie 4, which is gonna be an absolute mess to deal with. We'll see how that goes. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.